And welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2. This is Mr. Joseph, and on today's exciting episode, we're going to be continuing our escape from the dungeon that we inexplicably found ourselves in. And we are just about to massacre some goblins. Let's do it. I'm going to send Minkskin and Jahira, and everybody else can join them. Okay. Well, let's just see what happens. The AI is kind of taking over there, as you can see. Everybody's... goblins are wimpy enough that, I'm freaking fighting hand-to-hand with this mage here who doesn't have any armor on, and she's doing fine. I wouldn't recommend that, and once we get missile weapons, the scripts will automatically keep her back. But, whatever, for now, they're just so wimpy. We have Imoen grab their loot. Some money. Axes.
What do you want? Good to go.
Ooh, and bow and arrow. Excellent.
This place is just too darn.
Imoen's the only one who... I'll just save you some time. Imoen's the only one who can use the... by the way, you can identify that by right-clicking the bow and arrow right now, so I'll give her all of that. Minx can use it too, but we're going to wait on a longbow for him. Incidentally, I'm going to give these potions to Minx. Incidentally, I'm just going to drop some of these crappy weapons. Okay, and you can see how much gold you have too, by the way. 35. Not very much, but it's a start. Okay, let's go up here. I'll have Imoen pop in here. Oh, I'm gonna need Minx for this. I'll have Minx come down. He's gonna take out... There's some little wimpy Memphits in here. Oops. Well, I think he got his okay, he's blinded there, so whatever. Basically, blind in this game can either mean literally blinded or can mean like they threw something in your eye and you temporarily can't really see very well. While Minx is taking out the ice Memphit, by the way, you can zoom in by using the scroll wheel. So while Minx is taking that guy out, I'm going to have her just search for traps.
Every hamster has his day. Where Minsk
There's
goes,
one.
Evil stands
6 bullets there.
No problem.
I'm going to have Imoen take out that trap and unlock it. You can use... I better explain this. Okay, so this button here is look for traps. This button here is use thief skill. You use this to pick locks, take out traps, and to pickpocket. This one is hide in shadows, which you use to stealth and, ambush people or whatever. Okay, so let's grab this one. I'm not going to go through these tanks. If you were to go through each of these tanks, you'd see that there are some creatures in there that are pathetic, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go through that because it's not really important for the game. Basically, this guy who captured us was experimenting on little creatures.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Jahira, open the door, see what's back here. And there's a Memphit in here. I'll have Jahira take that out, and just in case, I'll send Minkskin. Color spray caused Jahira to fall asleep. Good thing I sent in Minx to take out the Radiant Memphit. These Memphits or Mephits, I guess, are very wimpy. Poor Jahira, she fell asleep. She's a very sleepy girl. And it's dead. Okay, let's send in Imoen just in case to detect traps. That's kind of... You're going to hear that a lot, but I'm going to have Imoen to constantly be detecting traps. Not seeing any... I'd give it about 3 seconds or 5 seconds or whatever you feel is comfortable. And I'll unlock this little chest there. Grab... Ooh, a scimitar. Give that to Jahira in just a minute. Some excellent items in this room. I'll have to transfer some of these to other characters because Imoen is very weak by comparison. She only has 9 strength, meaning she can only carry 50 pounds. Whereas my character with 11 can carry 70 pounds. Minx with 18/93, exceptional strength, can carry 320 pounds. And Jahira at 120 pounds with the 15 strength. I thought she had 17. Oh well. She's got pretty good stats overall, which is why I say she's not that sucky of a character. I'm going to give all my scrolls up to, what's her name there? longsword. By the way, if you want to identify things, give it to the mage or the thief, or especially the mage who just has a lot of natural knowledge about things. Same with the thief generally, but not quite as much. I'm gonna give Jaheira some items there. I'm gonna give Minsk these potions. Jaheira is going to sub out her quarterstaff for a scimitar and shield. Now she's down to AC 1. I better explain AC. AC stands for armor class. In this game, you want it to be low. So let me use Minsk as an example. His AC right now up here with the shield icon, AC, armor class 4. He gets a bonus because of his dexterity, which is relatively high, of -2. And this splint mail takes it down to 4. So you get 4 minus 2 results in 2. This is in relation to a creature's THAC0. THAC0 stands for chance to hit armor class 0. So Mink's THAC0 is 9. Now this is a little bit complicated, but for those of you who remember original AD&D rules, you take a D20, a number 1 to 20, rolled on a die, minus your THAC0, and Mink's is 9. So you want a high THAC0. And that will tell you what armor class you're going to hit. So, if you roll a 1, and your THAC0 is 9, that would... Wait, hold on. I did that wrong. You take your THAC0 minus the die roll. It's the other way around. So, if your THAC0 is 9, minus... let's say the 1, you'd be hitting armor class 8, which is not very much. I mean, and a 1 is actually critical in this bad example. Let's say you roll a 2. So you do 9 minus 2, you'd be hitting armor class 7. Well, guess what? Somebody with a dex of 15 and then a leather armor, you're not even going to hit them. Minsk has 9. Now look at her THAC0. 18. Yikes. Okay, so she rolls on a 20-sided die, let's say she rolls a 2. She's hitting armor class 16. That's not going to hit shit. So, that's how THAC0 works. Now, 9 is decent, because even if you roll a 2, you're still hitting, studded leather armor. Armors, obviously, go down and down in armor class based on how good the armor is. Chainmail's 5, splint mail's 4, studded leather 7, regular leather's 8. In any event, that gives you a brief explanation there. I've also got a helmet. Those protect against critical hits. I'll explain that more, but basically if you roll, generally speaking, a 20 on your to-hit roll, you're going to get a critical hit, which means that you're going to do like double or triple damage, depending on the nature of who you are and what sort of bonuses you have. Okay, so let's take a look in here. Some golems. They're not hostile, so I'll talk to him. Doesn't respond. I didn't talk to this golem, but he would have similarly not much responded as well. Okay, so we're going to take out some more goblins. Let's kick their ass. In the meantime, I'm going to send my mage over here to open this door. And yeah, so like a room. Just a regular room. I'll send Emo in here as well to detect traps as my warriors take out those goblins. Jaheira's doing much better with the sword and shield there. She's a better fighter like that. We've got 2 things we can search here. Okay, there's a creature in the tank who's asking something. What happened? Blah, blah, blah. Who's this master you speak of? He can't remember the name. Who are you? Do you know how to get out? He wants me to help him get released, whatever. So you can take the energy cells out of this thing, it will release him, it will prevent him from suffering further. Emoen's getting all emo over here, so I'm going to say, yet another corpse in my wake. Nothing odd about that. Let's go. And Emoen's getting all freaky, like, let's get out of here. I also got this thing, which is a Heart of Golem stone, or activation stone, rather. Basically, it will allow me to activate the golem. And I'll explain that in just a minute. Okay, so they killed off these guys. Oh, by the way, Minsk, we've got a longbow for Minsk now. One thing I'm absolutely terrified about right now, by the way, viewers, is that I'm not 100% sure all of my bazillion mods I downloaded are going to be compatible and or consistent with each other, and whether it's going to lead to an irreversible game crash, which is going to require me to re-record or replay the entire game, reinstall it, and replay it up to the point where I was with the recordings, which would be a pain in the you-know-what. Okay, I'm going to give the scroll, I'm going to give all gems to Emmeline, because they're lightweight, and she's a thief, so it makes sense. Minx did pick up this longbow, so I'm going to give that to him. He doesn't have a shield, so I don't have to worry about that. Throw him some arrows. And what's this? This is oil, potion of fortitude. Longsword, bastard sword. I'm going to throw both of those away now. You know what? I might... With all the mods I installed, you never know who you're going to run across. I'm going to keep them. There's no point in throwing them away until I have to. I'm going to go talk to this golem now. Masters, at you? You have given me no eyes, I cannot see. Yes, it is me. Have you been performing services? Blah, blah, blah. I do wish. Open the doors. And he wants the activation stone. Here it is. Boom. Golem's going to go open some doors for me. That sounds useful. Now, if I really wanted to be a good storyteller, I'd come in here and I'd use the energy cells that I got from that pathetic thing, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man. Blah, blah, blah.
We both have.
She's kind of annoying, I'll be honest.
There are things in these tanks.
And these creatures, blah, blah, blah. You know, you can talk to them. They basically just kind of give you some background information. They don't really, you don't need to talk to them. But you can just kind of scroll through these. There's about 4 of them you can do. If you really want, you can go back and read, you know, pause the game and read my things. But basically, they're just complaining about their miserable existence here in this lab. And I don't know, I guess I'm checking, maybe they give you experience. I mean, I think a reasonable assumption would be getting the power cell and coming in and talking to these guys would give you experience. They do tell me about the cell key and the jailer's room, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they tell me about some things. They tell you about how to activate the golem, but, you know, if you're smart, you can figure that out on your own, so. They don't really give you any experience, and, geez, I think we used up our activation stone. By the way, I'm going to give these potions to Jaheira, as well as the sling and the bullets, which she can use, and I believe she's proficient with. Okay.
I am ready.
I'm going to keep her on scimitar as a default, though. Okay, so let's continue. A lot of goblins up in this Hiznatch, or Hizzy, or whatever the slang is. Hizzy is slang for house. I'm gonna send my mage out of harm's way again. Ah, crap. Where the hell is... Oh, Minx is using the bow, that would explain it. That's okay, my mage can do battle with this one. Well, I guess she's struggling a little bit there. Oh, I need to, you know what I need to do is I need to give +1 quarterstaff to my mage, who can, well, she's not really that proficient with it, but looks very magey. I can't remember if she's proficient with darts and sling or darts and quarterstaff.
Time to move, just like old Sam.
But, oops, well, I guess I better send somebody in to help her out. Oh, she got her. Okay. Well, looks like we gotta go this way. I'm gonna trade places with people here. This is something I should have done a long time ago. Put Minx up front, put Jaheira there. You just drag them to their respective positions. Oh, a library. Well, then why... I see. You can change that. Okay. You know what? I liked it better before. I'm gonna get my mage out of here. think I will go ahead and use a ability. So she's got all these abilities now. Originally in Baldur's Gate Vanilla, she had things that were a little bit more evil, like Lorelok's Minor Drain, which is a necromancy spell. I downloaded this mod that makes them a little bit more good-oriented, so these are healing spells, very useful, but not particularly in this battle. So I'm going to use a magic missile on this dude. He's a goner. Very fast casting speed. I think I got it from here with just melee. I just wanted to show you magic missile. It's probably a waste to use it right there because these are just wimpy goblins. I'm gonna have my mage start looking through the bookshelves. I don't think any of them are trapped, so I think you're free to do this with impunity. Oh, here's something odd. That's a very similar looking tunnel to the ones we've seen before. And I didn't even open that one. Well, I'll go that way in a minute, but as you can see, this appears to be a toilet, and that appears to lead into some room. This appears to be a toilet that leads sort of a sewage drain, kind of gravity fed down to that room, and they appear to be symmetrical going to the middle there. Let's take a look at the map, and I bet you if I would have opened this, there'd be one that goes up to the room as well. Okay, potion, good find. There's a oil there, oil of speed, which I'll probably give to somebody. Oh, there's a Memphit. I'll have these guys take him out. He's casting something on my mage. By the way, high intelligence is good at resisting the effects of spells. Dust Memphit. So we've dealt with Ice Memphit, Dust Memphit, Radiant Memphit so far. And possibly more that I just don't remember. Okay, we've officially looted all the shelves, got a couple of scrolls, a potion or two, and some money. I'm sorry, all the money's on the ground, not the shelves. At some point, once I get enough regular arrows here, I'm just going to stop collecting them because they're otherwise pretty valueless, but
Time to move?
I always get nervous in corridors like this where there's not much going on, so I'm going to have her detect traps. Some dwarf-looking things over there. A little bit suspicious of that, too. Whenever I do a dungeon, I'm constantly suspicious of anything that I come across. Looks like I know all these spells already, by the way. You can put these in your quick slots and use them. It's a nice necklace. It's not magical, but it's useful. It's very valuable. You can wear it. If I were running low on inventory space, I probably would. But I'm not right now, so I'm not going to wear it until I have to. Unless and until I have to. Let's see, Emmeline, I'm going to take those off your hands for you. I already have a spear. I already have a warhammer. That's fine. Okay. Trade that out. Inventory management is a big part of this game. Go ahead and get rid of the quarterstaff. You're always going to want to be optimizing your inventory space and what you're carrying versus what you don't want to carry. Okay, so I'm going to have Emmeline hide in shadows and explore what's up here. Oops,
No problem
I guess
at
not.
all.
I'm going to quick save as well. God damn it.
What do you want?
God bless America. Alright, her hide in shadows. Let's see what it is. 25 and then 30 for move silently. That would explain why she's sucking. Alright, I'll give it one more shot. God dang it.
I
Okay.
await your need.
Tell you what,
You
Minsk, He's a ranger. He can hide in shadows too, right? Where's the thing? I thought rangers could hide in shadows. Oh, here it is. Well, it should be here, I thought. Well, I guess not. How about Jahira? Can she do anything? Well, she could cast a charm person. Nah, it's okay. Or she could shapeshift into a bear or a rabbit or something. It's tempting to transform into a rabbit, but those dwarves look like they'd probably kill her and eat her.
Ready and willing.
So,
Nice.
okay,
This
finally
way,
I
then?
succeeded. That's fine. There are some dwarves in here. Alright, well, I'm a little suspicious of that. They're all armed. I'm gonna have Minx pop his head in, not hiding in shadows,
A sign.
and see if they notice him.
I need a swig of some strong to make timber far enough without
Okay,
you
they
bothering
noticed
me.
him. They're Duergars, which are evil underground type dwarves. More underground than the normal type of dwarf. And they're attacking. By the way, I've turned on auto pause upon sighting an enemy, so that's why it's doing that. I've got a plan for this battle. Watch and learn, friends. It is time to cloud kill.
Mince and booze and jump on my saddle.
Minx, okay, I'm going to turn off auto AI. Minx keeps running back into the battle. And cloud kill, effective. Instantly, watch this. Go up, if you scroll up here. Okay, so I cast cloud kill right around here. Did 4 damage to Duergar, death. So, I didn't kill him because of the 4 damage, I did him because he failed a saving throw versus death, because Cloud Kill has the effect of instantly killing low-level creatures that fail their saving throw, save versus death. The mage saved versus death and did not die. So I think there's a couple of them who didn't die, but I got rid of the basic ones just immediately right there. And the mage died too.
I go.
And the only guy who's not dead so far is this guy named Ilyich, the guy who first noticed me. But I'm doing damage to him, so at least I'm, you know, thinning him down a little bit. I think that's an improved animation from the original game, which had less action going on. So it's a nicer animation than the original Cloud Kill animation. Okay. Wait for that to clear out, because you don't want to go in there yourself. You'll probably... If you don't die, you'll certainly take an undesirable amount of damage.
This place
Once it does clear out, I'm just going to
darn
charge this Ilyich guy.
I really want out of here.
He's going to be nearly dead by the time I get to him anyway.
Great fun!
He's not going to be happy either.
Next time.
And he's dead. Not just dead, but what I like to call chunked. Minx chunked him.
Has
This
his
reminds
day.
me so
And she says this reminds me of Candlekeep, which is of course the childhood home that you grew up in.
much.
Grab the acorns, grab the bullets. I'll grab the extra sling just in case we need it. Grab the bullets. I'm not going to grab much from these guys because most of it sucks. Grab the bullets.
Stinking evil. Cover your nose, fool.
As much as you might like to believe otherwise, unfortunately one thing about this game is that you really don't get much in the way of good money for weapons that you sell, or armor. It has to be really good to get a lot of money for it. Which makes sense in some sense. By the way, they expanded the potion stack limit from 5 to I think 10, which is very helpful. And I'm not sure if this is a randomized item or not, but it's magical, so I'm going to give it to her. She's going to identify it using a scroll. Mail of the Dead. It's better armor than I've got currently for anybody, so I'm going to have Minsk don that. And shift this for Jaheira to wear the splint mail. Now, I'm not sure, I don't remember if that was originally in the game like that, or if it's randomized because of the mod that I downloaded caused it to appear there maybe a little bit earlier than normal in the game. It's a nice set of armor. It helps me out, but it's not, you know, wickedly just bomber, you know. It's just nice. And magical armor, in almost every respect, is better than non-magical armor because it tends to not just reduce AC, but it tends to give you better saving throws as well.
Nature could find a home here for
Or other abilities. I could give the darts to... Yeah, I think I will give the darts to her. Another helmet. Now she's encumbered. I hate encumbrance. I'll give Jaheira a nice helmet there. Give Minsk these weapons. I'm just picking up these weapons for good measure, just in case I come across somebody who can use them. And by the way, I'm gonna, even though I know this game really well, I'm gonna play it like I don't know it. So, in other words, I'm gonna role play during the LP to the best of my ability. So I hope you enjoy that. Okay, Jaheira needs to put on one of these helmets. I like this one better. It's a little fancier. So she's down to AC 0. Minsk is at 1. Pretty good. She's got the advantage of the shield, which gives her basically +2. It's, I'm sorry, +1. Her dex gives her the other advantage over Minsk. Okay, even though she's got worse armor. Probably don't need another scimitar. We'll grab those potions, though. And I'll give them to Minsk. Our thief just isn't going to need those potions. The nice thing about this, I'm going to quick save it real quick. The nice thing about this dungeon is that we just don't need much in the way of... can I open that? No, it's locked.
What do you want?
You don't need much in the way of potions, because, I mean, they give you a lot of potions, is what I mean.
Name it. Gotcha.
They have M1 continue to search for traps.
Come on now.
Oops.
Don't let me suffer in this place. We've both had enough.
There's the
of
trap. Okay. So I'm going to load my quick save. That's why we quick save.
it. Yep, gotcha.
Now, one could argue that if I'm really role-playing, I should just take the damage and accept it. And I suppose I could, but if I did that, then I'd be in a position where I'd have to use some healing spells. And the other thing about role-playing is this dungeon sets you up to... It's kind of hard to get through without sleeping. I mean, I'd like to do it without sleeping, but the idea of sleeping while you're trying to escape your prison is a little bit unrealistic, so... Okay, let's go kill this guy. I'm sorry. What's in this room? Oh, there's a guy. Let's go kill this guy. That's how my conversation should have gone. Go ahead and use your sword there. What's this? You're too far away to use that. I'm going to send my mage in to explore whatever this is. Meanwhile, my guys are going to go kill this guy. And Jaheira, stop using the sling. Just go attack.
What do you want? Good to
Emma, start using your bow, for God's sakes. Oh, it's because I turned off AI. Okay, so I keep pausing and unpausing, just I had a little bit more time to react to things. Push on the lever of the machine seems to excite the demon that stands in the circle. And I didn't read the... if the wheel is turned further, you expect the magic might disappear altogether. Okay, I'll do that. So I turned that, and his shield went down. Okay, great. Come on, guys, kill this dude. Oh, I should have gotten those darts. I'll get them on the way back. Okay, Jaheira, potion. God damn it. Okay, flame arrow. Oh, cool. I got him with the flame arrow, and he died. Instantly, one of my favorite things to do in this game is to click on Portrait, click on Information. So, Jaheira's been with the party for 3 hours, in game time, not real time. Favorite weapon, scimitar, killed goblin, most powerful. Responsible for 4% of the total kills, 40 experience points total, number of kills 2. Not very much. Pretty bad, actually. Minsk, on the other hand, 32% of total experience value, 68% of total kills, experience value 4,000, number 28, two-handed sword, 4 hours. Ogre Mage, most powerful creature slayed. MON, most powerful creature slayed goblin, just a little bit better than Jahira, but not much. And then look at this, most powerful creature vanquished, Cambion, the guy I just killed with that flame arrow. Favorite spell, magic missile. Time spent in party 5 hours. Favorite weapon, fist. Total experience value in party 66%. Wow. So she's actually doing pretty well. She's a pretty kick-ass mage. Let Jahira pick up this magic sword, and let's move along. I think I did something by activating that switch, but let's go back to this room. By pushing M, by the way, you can bring up your map. I think I'm going to go down here next.
I am ready. I am willing.
I'm going to have my mage pick up these darts. And throwing daggers just for good measure, but the darts especially because she's proficient with them. Okay, let's go down here. I mean, it could add like 5 damage to a battle or something, which is not much, but, you know, kill a goblin or something.
It is about time.
Also, Jahira, I'm going to have you heal yourself. Jahira got kind of beat up in that last battle, so I'm going to go ahead and use a healing spell on herself.
I go.
Now, there's a little bit of a issue here because we've got this magic sword, and I'm going to have her identify it. It's Bastard Sword +1. Minx can certainly use it, and I think I will have Minx use it, but I could also have given it to Jahira, who can use it but not proficiently. I'm going to give Jahira... Oh, wait. I don't think she can use it. Let me see. Okay, yeah, she can't use it anyway, so I'll give it to Minx. Bastard Sword's a good sword, and he is not proficient with it per se, but it's magical, so I want to have him have the ability to use magical weapons and the two-handed sword, which is not magical, just in case we come across a creature that can only be affected by magical weapons, like... Oh my god, what is this? Let's get everybody down here. Turn off AI. Okay, well, let's use the Bastard Sword.
Speak your mind.
And Jahira can get in there, certainly, but not going to be able to do much. Everyone can use the Magic Dagger, and I think I will use Larlock's Minor Drain on this guy with my Mage. Oh, Jahira's doing damage somehow. I'm not sure how. I guess it can be affected by non-magical weapons. I thought I was immune to some of that. Maybe it's just missiles. Minx is getting beat up. I might use a potion here in a minute. Yeah, I'll use one. Minx just drank a potion, helps him out. In the meantime, he's going to continue tanking. Nah, it'll be fine. I'll use the darts. Yeah, it's immune to regular missiles. See that? Immune to the damage, and Minx just killed him. Okay, excellent. And what is this? This is
too darn creepy. I really want out of here.
Wand of Frost Key. I'm gonna give that to MON. Looks light enough that she can carry it.
Something up?
And that's a creepy sound I just heard.
All right.
Ooh, here's some boxes, some chests. I'm gonna search for traps on these. Found it. Grab the potion, and this is creepy. Creepy sound effects in the background. Grab the potion, grab the scroll, grab the potion, grab the potion. And we'll do this one as well. Ooh, helmet, magical. Sounds like there's a dying elephant in the other room. By the way, Minx was slowed in that battle. You can imagine slowing... Helm of Improvision, by the way. Slow might be something like the enemy emits a goo that encumbers your movement or something. I'm going to give Minx this Improvision helmet. Drop the regular helmet on the ground. Same with this one. Now I'm going to keep one just in case I come across someone who can use it. Okay. What's down here? Here's where Minsk was earlier, where he took out those goblins. And as I predicted earlier, this passage leads to... Smoke Memphit. Have we encountered a Smoke Memphit before? Ooh, it's invisible. Okay, we killed it. 420 experience. 420, sorry. And we're back to this room here where we started. I don't want to go that way, so let's go this way. So as you can see, we've come full circle. And then we came back down here, and we can come, you know. So that explains that. By the way, these doors, these 1, 2, and 3 doors, they would have been locked until we had that ogre open them, I believe. He also, well, I'm not sure if he opened that one or not, but we can get through here. So let's do it. Goblins. Now, as a general rule, certainly not universal, if there is a battle or enemies in a corridor, it's less likely that that corridor is trapped, whereas if there's not, it's more likely the corridor is trapped. That makes sense because the enemies don't want to get harmed by the trap that they might well know about if they're native to the particular dungeon in question. Okay, let's turn on AI again. Why can't I? Oh, okay. Jahir keeps getting wounded.
What do you want? This way, then?
Grab the loot. 12, not bad. 8.
I am ready, if it will help.
Magical arrows. I'll take those. Okay, well, we can see some foliage creeping over here and another toilet. Let's see what's in here. I'm always very suspicious when it comes to carpeted rooms in the middle of a dungeon. It's just not natural. So I'm going to go ahead and search for traps. Sense imminent danger. Ooh. That's the DM chiming in there, that there's imminent danger. Well, this would be a good place to break for now and resume next episode. So if you've been watching, thank you, and just remember, Professor Snuggles is looking out for you.